Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour. Slider, without a doubt, his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Now batting, Jeff McNeil. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So here's Pete Alonso, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That is third.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Castro has a play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets, and now the Nationals get. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, the guy in the bump, career wins. He has 149, so you know when he's taking his warm-up pitches before this one, he's thinking about one thing. He wants to get to that milestone number 150. We'll get a chance to watch him up close and in person in this one here today.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. In there for strike one. Porcello has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Eaton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. J.D. Davis the next to bat, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Robinson Cano.
Now the pitch.
That's inside.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And this throw gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
No, that's down.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Rick Porcello, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Thames is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading up for the Nationals, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Porcello is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that, swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And now for Washington, Eric Thames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Castro is on his way home. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. We're all square at one apiece.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Just hung in there on that one. Nobody out, runner on first. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Victor Robles. And that misses inside 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Line, that's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Patrick Corbin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Here now is Trey Turner as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is line to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Number 6.
Pitch on the way.
Hey. That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2, and he got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. To the left side, but it's well foul. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Now batter, the second baseman, Robinson.
2 men on, 2 out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Second and third, 2 away. In there, 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The set and the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-1, here it is.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's by him for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Eaton going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He loses him on ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Soto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Mets 6 and the Nats 1. In now is Adam Eaton, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. On his way to second is Eaton. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Juan Soto to the plate now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now as Dribble Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 6-2 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
So here's Starlin Castro, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Settling in now, Eric Thames, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
2 out with the man at first. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Victor Robles is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Thames rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and he botches it. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 6-5 now. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Standing in now, Patrick Corbin, as he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. One ball, one strike to count. McNeil is over to take a look at it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs. And a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time. Meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Number 6.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Jeff McNeil is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
At the ball.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
No strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the first base.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Scorched to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
In now, Michael Conforto.
Count 1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
No strike.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. That misses. 1-2. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets strand 1. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second, there's Cano. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. On the move is Eaton. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Porcello has his target. Here's the 1-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There's Cano. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 5. New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Cabrera.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second
So
baseman.
stepping in, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Striding in, Eric Thames. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Kurt Suzuki is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Victor Robles digging in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nats leave a pair. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51.
Riding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Suzuki waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Brad Brock is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Howie Kendrick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Kendrick.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line towards center field, and Kendrick has a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short. Davis brings it in.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Standing in, Juan Soto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera popped up. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Daniel Hudson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So striding in, Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off with the net, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Lays off the slider that time. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
J.D. Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Runner at first here, one man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Zips it to Castro for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Seth Lugo.
Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The first baseman, number 9,
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
now batting.
So stepping in, Victor Robles, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for Washington. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Roenis Elias will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Taylor is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing center.
Ready to begin the 8th, striding into the box, Robinson Cano. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Hit in the air out to right. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9.
Brandon Nimmo will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Dylan Betances will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Set, and the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton fouled off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
In now, Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Ahmed Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ahmed Rosario.
From the stretch, 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Mm, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a shot back up the middle. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Jake Marisnick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. From the belt, the pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's inside.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number one. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Pete Alonso. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Two and 0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Three balls, no strikes. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a two-run shot to left center as they grab an 8-7 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Will Harris takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36, Will Harris. The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. J.D. Davis would be next. Here it is. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Harris, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they jump ahead by 3.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Popped him up. Suzuki is under it, and that's the third out. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth, as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 10 and the Nationals 7. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Edwin Diaz.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Castro, heading for second now.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. He's set, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
No one out with a runner at second. Still 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Wilmer Defoe will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Wilmer Defoe.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Nats. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dylan Betances claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 7 runs on 19 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Betances. His record is now 1-1. The save to Dylan Betances. The loss goes to Sean Doolittle, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.